I can have anything that I want. My life is like a movie, I paint pigs with these songs. Now we making history, the Lambo, not no Cherokee. We making moves, we overseas. I'm on top, you is under me. Yeah, I be making moves, yeah, I be making.
Let's keep the team. Starting at shooting guard. At 6'6" number 9, Andre. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 1, Ryan. At center, standing 6'8", number 3, Julius.
For most teams in the NBA, success starts at the top. The challenge for owners, most of whom don't come from basketball backgrounds, is picking the right person to entrust with roster decisions. That skill set is hard to evaluate sometimes, but getting that first decision right can sometimes make all the difference. Kevin?
It sure can. All right, D.A., thanks. Now the starting for the visitors. Isaac out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Williams at the point guard. Night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question. I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
Randall. And it's Irving picking up the assist.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Williams passes to Robinson. Trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
And they're on the break. And here's Iguodala outside, rebounded by Tracy McGrady. And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Passes it to Tatum. Robinson with the block.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Here's McGrady, and the rejection by Iguodala. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Pass to Randall. Here's Primetime. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Here's Isaac. And the layup is good.
Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there. Grit and grind on display. Not letting the defense tie him down on these shots.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Tatum. A solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, I like how confident Stoudemire is in the paint. I mean, really good at getting the position he wants inside.
Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Primetime, guarded by Stoudemire. Here's Primetime, 5 to shoot. Buries the long-range jumper. And that ties it up.
Boy, set him up nicely that time, guys. And Tatum, like most players, shoots better off a good pass.
Now Williams. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And the home team has possession. Trailing by 2. Each time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and their last time, it's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
As you're watching a game unfold, what characteristics do you look for in a great closer?
Obviously, confidence, a real eagerness to make difference-making plays late, and somebody who can create his own shot.
What have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
That's good from Williams. And Clark, when you look at how the game has changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. The ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those were things that I did pretty well.
Now here's Tatum. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%.
Play him tight, come on!
Pass to Parsons, the 11-footer, and the basket is good.
Superb at firing off the catch. Give Parsons any sort of separation, and he'll exploit it.
And the pass to Clark. Kicks it to Tatum. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Clark slams it in. He's covered by Grant. Now the dish to Howard. 2 on the clock. And it's good on the way in.
Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Gill is out there with Grant. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's the natural. And it's Clark in at the 5 down low. They've got Howard. Chandler Parsons out there with Trevor Ariza. And it's Rivers.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Parsons outside. Rivers passes to Ariza. Howard in the post. Over Clark. Howard, that's good. Howard's got 6.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
Passes it to Tatum. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And you talk about the best defensive head coaches in the league. Steve Clifford has to be on that short list.
I would agree with you, partner. I mean, his teams play hard, they play smart, they play with discipline, and that usually is a reflection of the coach. And a good high percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Steve Clifford wants a timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Howard in the post. He's defended by Randall. Howard's shot is good.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
The shot's good for Nance.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Down low, here's Stoudemire. And the jam by Stoudemire.
Great admiration for Stoudemire's athleticism. You got to be aware of it now.
Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Stoudemire. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Outside Irving. Adams down low. Working on Stoudemire. Adams shot is good. Adams has got his first basket of the night. Here's Simons, covered by Irving. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Floats it up for Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Simons, the pass to Howard. It's stolen by Randall. Oh, and here comes Iguodala all alone. Count that bucket. Iguodala's got his second basket.
Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, it's clearly the better team.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Adams. They get it again. Pass to prime time. Iguodala against Rivers. 6 to shoot. And change shot. And Iguodala with the layup. Iguodala's got 6.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Here's Howard. And slammed in by Howard. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. Percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Tatum, that's for 2. Stoudemire grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Iguodala outside. the pass to Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And that's 11 points for Jason Tatum.
Man, I like the way Tatum plays through contact, stays with his shot no matter what the defense throws at him.
It's stolen by Randall. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
A nice shot by Simons.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
That one good for two. Irving's got his first bucket of the night.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Cole.
The first free throw is good. Carter with the bounce pass. And stolen by Tatum. Here's the break. Irving from long range. Feeds it from downtown. Irving's got 5 points so far.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Outside Carter. And it's Irving with the rebound. Gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. And the shot goes down.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. It's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. To the middle. Here's McGrady. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Concentration on display. This is why McGrady's the top player in my mind. I mean, he makes tough, contested shots inside.
Now, here is Irving. He's covered closely, and he makes that one. Tatum wide open. He fires one. All good from outside.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
That drive by Carter, and there it is for him.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Outside Irving. Robinson with the block. They retain possession. Here's Clark. Goes up and there's it. Clark's got 4 points this quarter.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Carter with the bucket.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
You've got Carter. Mitchell Robinson out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. Dub hits it from 3-point range. Dub's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Williams attacking. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Jason Williams.
Yeah, Williams is a really crafty passer. When you're open, he'll get you the ball on time and on target.
Pass to Iguodala. This one for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Putting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Down low. Iguodala with the steal. And they're running. Stops. Pops. Bullseye.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable.
The athleticism, length, and IQ of Iguodala is tough to guard. Sometimes you just have to whack him.
The free throw drops for Iguodala.
And the all-around game Iguodala possesses makes him unique, does whatever is asked of him on the floor.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. He gets it in there.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Over in the corner, Isaac. The offensive rebound, Stoudemire. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Here's Tubb. That three off the mark. Gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Left side, Williams. Stoudemire.
Yeah, and Stoudemire really one of the deadliest big men in the game. His combination of power and speed and finishing, wow, unique.
And he makes the first. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Throws it up high. Well placed alley pass into the layup.
No hesitation at all.
The kick out to Tatum. Over Robinson, and he recovers it. Moves back up. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
The feed to Robinson. Deflects the pass. And finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Stoudemire against Nash. Hits the mark, and they pick up 2.
It's good, aggressive driving that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Williams against Nash. Puts up a 3, and the rejection by Iguodala. And the out-of-bounds violation is going to be reviewed. Coach's issue. The coach's challenge to get it analyzed further.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
6 on the shot clock. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's the kind of lead you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Irving looking for an opening. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
A nice shot by Carter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Moving against Williams. 6 feet out. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
Just nice streak there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win. Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Williams against Irving. Over Williams. And good. The finally bounce off the right side of the rim.
It's just competing and, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Carter. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that shot was made possible by the work Dwight Howard did.
And so they get the victory here at home. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Miller, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
State to state, yeah, going back to bank, yeah. So check the ranks, yeah. Bitch, you out of place, yeah. Yeah, I don't play like Sony. I got scars like Tony. Pull up with engine with horse, no pony. These niggas cap, these niggas phony. I am a winner, so where's my trophy? Niggas beginners.